welcome. We want to try and sleep in this bus, so we're going to have to take out these seats. So let's get on with doing that.
Looks like the bus is paying itself back. Someone's lost their lunch money.
Fruit snacks, no dollars.
We found a love letter hidden in beneath. It says, "Fairy, fairy, who can that? Fairy, fairy, so pretty," with pictures of fairies, and it's from can't read the name. But if this is yours, please text below.
For Gabby, though.
It's for someone called Gabby. So welcome back. So Frankie's seats are all gone.
Yep, we found lots of interesting things that have been left behind by some of the children. We found a range of crayons, pencils, Lego, sweets, love letters. Somebody's missing that.
Don't forget the $20 bill.
So yeah, it's been interesting.
And now we have space, the final frontier. Lots of it.
So we're gonna rip out the floor and take it out.
And see what's underneath.
Yeah.
See what's underneath. We've got no clue what the condition of the floor's like. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, we've got to get the rubber floor up. There's supposed to be wood underneath it, and then obviously we've got the metal bed of the actual bus. So
fingers crossed there's no holes.
yeah, well, there's definitely a few holes already, isn't there? So another little tip: if you are doing your Skoolie on this side, we've still got to remove them yet. But yeah, just in front of Susie, I checked the front of the tank. Obviously, the tank sits over there. I checked the front, but I didn't check the back. There's lots of room between the fuel tank and the body of the bus to knock those bolts out at the front, but for some reason the tank sits a lot closer at the back. Lucky enough I didn't puncture through it, but yeah, I'm going to have to drop the tank so I can get those bolts out, or studs shall I say, the rest of them out. Yeah, that was quite a close one, so if you do decide to punch your bolts out, just remember,
check the fuel tank first.
Yeah, check the fuel tank, yeah, because we nearly had a bad problem there. So yeah, let's get on with getting the floor up then.
floors up, really, really rotten underneath here. So all the wood's definitely got to come up, but doesn't look like it's going to be an easy job. So let's start on the next task. So as you can see, we started lifting the floor up and it is absolutely sodden wet underneath here. But luckily it doesn't look too rusty. Fingers crossed, it's all good. Halfway through, roughly, give or take. Definitely glad we did it. Good news is I haven't fallen through the floor yet, so hopefully once it's dried out, rub it down, treat it, we can still keep the bottom of the bus in. Fingers crossed.
Right, as you can see, it's already drying because it's quite warm today. But I'm so glad we lifted the wood up off the floor. You can see here how it's all quite damp still. Obviously this area is sort of drying out now, but yeah, the top, if you look at the top, it didn't look too bad. It just looked like it was glue. It was okay, by first glance. But yes, definitely remove your floor. There has been conversation since that they did used to jet wash the Skoolies out. Well, the buses, which I say are Skoolie, but yeah, they did used to jet wash them out. So that'd be why there's obviously a lot of water underneath. Also, I think they're aluminium plated. It's not a steel floor; it's an aluminium floor. So you've got pop rivets there. So that's even better for rust. Obviously, we've got a corrosion bit there, but yeah, that makes things a lot more easy to deal with. We found this underneath the driver's seat. Snake skin.
We're yet to determine whether a kid was taken in for show and tell to show the rest of his class or scare them at Halloween, or whether there's actually a snake somewhere on the bus, so that's yet to be determined. However, if you know what type of snake it is, let us know.
As you can see, we've ripped off the rubber matting, ripped off the woods, and sanded back the metal.
A little bit rusty in places, but we've given it a good go, cleaned it up as best as we can.
We're going to get ready to paint the yellow.
Well, blue.
Blue.
We're going blue. Yeah,
Okay.
we're actually going blue. We found some blue paint cheap in a local store that's closed down, so it's going to be blue. Makes the holes harder to see, to cover them up, but there was a discount, so we decided to hit that. Obviously the floor is made of aluminium, so which is good because obviously the wood was very, very wet, so I don't think the floor would have lasted as well as it would have done if it was steel. There's a couple of areas down near the front, near the battery box, that are quite corroded, but we can just patch that up later on. But for now, we just need to get on with getting that layer of paint on.
Let's go.
Right.
I hope it's not too dark.
Woohoo!
Well, it's
Wow.
way too dark. as you can see, we've got the floor painted. We're getting this marvellous sea of blue. Obviously we did want to go the yellow, but obviously, as we said before, the blue was cheaper. We're now obviously got all these holes. We've got cover up. What we're considering doing is, same as a friend of ours has done, is use some marine tape. It's very sticky. We're just going to cut that to size, cover up all the holes, and then we're going to get on with cutting the wood to size and getting the wooden floor down. So let's get on with that.
I've got a new toy, circular saw, and we managed to reclaim some woods. We've put down some patches in the bus, ready for the woods. Let's go. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to fix this bus and get it running. So hit that like and subscribe button. Goodbye.